Hello everyone, I am here at my home and today I'm going to be showing you how to germinate seeds, specifically palm seeds, using a method known as the Baggy method, and it is a very effective way to germinate, especially mass germinate seeds, and a lot of palm growers use it, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do it. Very simple and very effective, like I said. So here I have roughly 45 Sabal palmetto seed. As some of you may know, I was just down in Virginia Beach, had a great time, and there was this one palmetto, Sabal palmetto, an old one which had tons of volunteers growing underneath, self-seeded palms, some of which were very large, and it also had a ton of seeds just scattered under the tree and on the tree itself. And I just went under the tree and grabbed a small handful, you can see here, and I also scattered some in the yard. I also grabbed a bunch of dwarf palmetto Sabal minor seeds, hundreds in fact, a lot more than these because they're hardier here and don't need protection. So these I grabbed less of, but just wanted to try germinating them, maybe try them here, do an experiment, maybe protect some. I don't know, we'll have to see. Obviously it's gonna take some time for them to get big enough to protect. But anyways, yeah, this is a palmetto, Sabal palmetto seed. And what I did prior to germination is I soaked the seeds for roughly 48 hours, and soaking not only helps by aiding and speeding up germination, but it also, especially what I did, soaking in hot water, helps to sort of loosen that flesh around the seed, and makes it easier to skin the seeds and get all that meat off. So that's what I just did. These are newly or recently skinned palmettos, and now I'm going to be tossing them in the soil and germinating them. So the rule of thumb apparently is that you soak them, you put them in water. The seeds that float are apparently viable; those that sink are not. But if you're mass germinating, especially, and if you're if you're germinating more than just a couple of seeds, I would just what I do is I just throw all the seeds in there anyways in the dirt, and if a couple of them are not viable, then they won't grow. But it's worth giving it a shot because you never know. And when you're mass germinating hundreds of seeds at a time, or many seeds at a time, it's just why not give it a try? But that is the rule of thumb. So if you're germinating a couple, maybe you want to leave those few that sank out. But if you have seeds from a healthy palm, the vast majority of seeds should float, as happened with these and the dwarf palmetto seeds that I soaked. So like I said, soaked them for about 48 hours, then just got rid of that fleshy exterior today, and the seeds are about probably twice the width of that, twice as large as the actual seed the fruit is, and it has sort of actually it tastes kind of like a date, as their palms, but it really does kind of taste and almost smell like a date, but there's not much there, not much food on them, so people don't really eat them, and it's mostly just that crumbly exterior, so it doesn't taste great, but it does taste kind of date-like. So most palm seeds are edible, but not that many. Not so many taste that good as dates, coconuts, etc. Anyways, so what you need for germinating seeds with the Baggy method, you need a bag, of course, as the name suggests, and you also need some soil. So this is probably a lot of soil, but that's probably a good amount. And what you also want to do is you want to wet the soil. You want to give it just, I sort of say like a sprinkle of water, maybe just run the water ever so slightly, just give it a little drip, sort of like a little stream of water coming out of the faucet, and then just sort of run it over the soil for maybe a couple of seconds. I'd say that's enough. So that's what I've done here. So you want slightly moist soil, and what you do is here, you just take the seeds, and once you have that moist soil, you're going to add them here. Like I said, you want to make sure all of the, not all of the flesh, because it will deteriorate if there's still some left, as of course there is here, but you want to, you should remove that fleshy fruit part, just because it's better to have the raw seeds. Obviously it speeds up germination. So yeah, there we go. Got all of the palmetto seeds in. Then you want to secure this very tightly. And yeah, very effective way at germinating. Excuse me for a second. All right, there we go. Nice and secure. And now what you want to do is you want to shake this all up. Yeah, because you really want the seeds distributed around there. And there's a big air pocket in there, but yeah, I would say empty the air out, but I will do that later. So anyways, you got it roughly distributed now. And the easy part here is you've pretty much done all your work now. So now all you do is leave it in a sunny location. Here we've got a south-facing window, so that is my sunny location. I'm going to leave it right here on my table, and that's where I have some of these palms growing. You can see my Phoenix dactylifera date palms, grew these from seed, and then this lady palm that I bought at my local nursery. And yeah, it's doing well. This new frond that was just opening up when I got it has completely opened up now, and there's a new spear in there that was not there when I got it. So doing very well. Clearly they like the location. But yeah, so now what you do is, because you have that wetness in there and because you have the soil in there, it will germinate without, if you put it in a pot, you have to constantly water it and make sure that you're watering it right. Here you just leave them alone until you start seeing green coming out of the seeds, meaning they've started to germinate. And then from there, you will remove them and upgrade them to pots, most likely. So I'll keep you guys updated from here, and I'll show you what I do when I end up taking the seeds out once they've started to germinate. But very effective method, and if all goes well, then the vast majority of these seeds should germinate, and very effective for mass germination especially. So I've got a lot more dwarf palmetto seeds to germinate this way. But yeah, these are my palmetto seeds, Sabal palmetto. And I would say, like I said, there's around 45 that I threw in here. I would say probably less than 100 or less maybe, to be safe. You don't want too many seeds crammed in there. You want a good seed to a dirt ratio, and you want the dirt to be a lot more dirt than seed. If it's just mostly seeds scattered with dirt, it's not going to germinate as well, because they want the full soil effect, and they'll just be all seeds crammed in there. And so yeah, these have a lot of dirt for all the seeds. So you also don't want it to be too wet. Obviously, you don't want them just swimming in water. Like I said, you can't really see any of the water in here. I just sprinkled it with some water from the faucet. But yeah, very effective. Again, you would probably want to make sure there's not really any chlorine in your water or anything like that. But yeah, if all goes well, then we should start seeing some green coming up here relatively soon, and I'm really excited for that. So this is how to germinate seeds using the Baggy method. Very effective method for germinating palm seeds. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and take care, folks. I will keep you updated, of course, on the progress of these seeds and my dwarf palmetto seeds as well. All right, take care. Have a great day, and yeah, have a good one. Stay safe.